Madhava Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopijana Vallabha Gopijana Vallabha Yasoda Nandana Brajajana Nandana Yasoda Nandana Brajajana Nandana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jai Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yasoda Nandana Brajajana Nandana Yasoda Nandana Brajajana Nandana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jai Prabhupada Jai Prabhupada Jai Prabhupada Jai Prabhupada Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jai Gurudev, 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 Jai Gurudev. Hari Gora, Hari Gora, Hari Gora, Hari Gora, Hari Gora, Hari Gora. Jayam Viṣṇu Paramahamsa Parivajagacharya Stutarasita Sisimadhi Divine Grace ISKCON Founder Charya Jagat Guru Sri Bhakti Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jayam Viṣṇu Paramahamsa Parivajagacharya Stutarasita Sisimadhi Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem Shri Krsna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopal Gopinath Shyama Kund Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai. Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Mathura Dham Ki Jai. Navadvip Mayapur Dham Ki Jai. Jamuna Mai Ki Jai. Ganges Mai Ki Jai. Tulasi Devi Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Nitai Gaura Premanandi. All glorious assembled devotees. All glorious assembled devotees. All glorious assembled devotees. All glory to Sri Guru Sri Gauranga. Namo Viṣṇu Padaya Krishna Pita Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Trita Shanti Namaste Krishna Padaya Bhuvara Shitana Shri Gaura Karana Shakti Bhakti Trita Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Naruttamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udīritaḥ Nashtapai Sabhadresu Ityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sluki Bhakti Bhavati Naishtiki Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnana-timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manu Bhishtam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Gurun Shri Uttapada Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvitam Savadutam Purijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakan Vitamsa He Krishna Karana Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaskute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrisavana Sita Devi Pranamami Hari Priya vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavabhyo namo namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Kantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 29. Explanation of devotional service. Text number 35. Bhakti-yogaś yogascha mayā mānavy udīritaḥ yayor ekatareṇaiva puruṣaṁ vrajet. Bhakti-yogaś yogascha mayā mānavy udīritaḥ yayor ekatareṇaiva puruṣaṁ vrajet. Bhakti-yogaś yogascha mayā mānavy udīritaḥ yayor ekatareṇaiva puruṣaṁ vrajet.
yayor ekatareṇaiva puruṣaḥ vrajet. Bhakti-yogaś yogascha mayā yayor ekatareṇaiva puruṣaḥ vrajet. Bhakti-yogaś yogascha mayā yayor ekatareṇaiva puruṣaḥ vrajet.
Mataji.
Bhakti-yogaś yogascha yayor ekatareṇaiva puruṣaḥ vrajet.
Bhakti-yoga, devotional service, cha and yoga, mystic yoga, cha also, mayā by me, mānavy, O daughter of Manu, udīritaḥ, described, yayor, of which two, ekatareṇaiva, by either one, eva, alone, puruṣaḥ, a person, puruṣaṁ, the supreme person, vrajet can achieve. Translation and purport by Divine Grace, Celesti Bhakti Dhira Swami Purport ki jai. My dear mother or daughter of Manu, a devotee who applies the science of devotional service and mystic yoga in this way can achieve the abode of the Supreme Person simply by that devotional service. Please repeat. My dear mother, or daughter of Manu, a devotee who applies the science of devotional service and mystic yoga in this way can achieve the abode of the Supreme Person simply by that devotional service. Purport. Herein, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Kapiladeva, perfectly explains that the mystic yoga system, consisting of 8 different kinds of yoga activities, has to be performed with the aim of coming to the perfectional stage of bhakti yoga. It is not acceptable for one to be satisfied simply by practicing the sitting postures and thinking himself complete. By meditation, one must attain the stage of devotional service. As previously described, a yogi is advised to meditate on the form of the Lord Viṣṇu, from point to point, from the ankles to the legs, to the knees, to the thighs, to the chest, to the neck, and in this way gradually up to the face, and then to the ornaments. There is no question of impersonal meditation. The word meditate or meditation, meditate, the word suggests as object to think of, to concentrate upon, meditate. Maybe something, object. Meditation cannot be on nothing. There's nothing, there's no meditation. Meditation suggests something, some object there that one is focusing attention upon. So Sukadeva Swami in second canto gave a detailed description how to begin meditation from, Prophet said, the ankles, from the ankles. Starting from the ankles. Ankle is object, something, not zero. And it is gradual. It is a gradual process. One has to go step by step. Or you say yoga ladder. Ladder means climbing. The idea of yoga means to climb. You are climbing. And every step you take, you are going higher. Every step. If you are climbing something, every step you take, you are not going low, you are going up. The more you climb, the higher you go. So yoga means to meditate upon the Supreme, beginning from the beginning, where the causeless mercy of the Lord is, the feet. That's the beginning. One continue to concentrate when the mind is focused on the lotus feet of Krsna, where the Manu, the honey, is coming from to clean the dirt, the disease. When the contamination is going off by focusing by connecting. Yes, by connecting with the Supreme, by thinking, the linking process, or thinking about the Supreme. All this thinking means it's connected. One is connected with the Supreme. The situation will be that the contaminations be destroyed according to the intensity of our meditation. That also determines how much purification will take place, the quality of our meditation, not just meditating. You can think of something, but not so deep, but you can think of something very deep. The deeper you think of something, the best the result you get. So when the meditation is concentrated, is focused on Krishna, purification takes place very, very fast. And when one is fixed on that, not just the exercise which we practice, the exercise, it is the gross, it's the preparation, yama and niyama. Yama and niyama means the rules and regulation, the do's and the don'ts, things we shouldn't do, and the things we should do. It's the beginning. Why the beginning? The beginning, the thing we shouldn't do is to help us concentrate and do the thing we're supposed to do. So it is, yoga asana is just the beginning, it's not the end. So here Kapiladeva is teaching, my dear mother, I have given you two processes, the process of bhakti-yoga and the process of Ashtanga yoga. Ashtanga yoga process is to help you become a bhakti-yogi. That is the perfection. Everything I have taught you is to lead you to this point of actively rendering service to Krishna for his pleasure. That is bhakti-yoga. So other processes are to help us become a bhakti-yogi. When you look at ignorant people describing bhakti-yoga, how do they say? Yoga of sentiment. It means it's minimized. Sentiment means because the devotees are crying in ecstasy, that is sentiment. This is how they describe bhakti-yoga. Yoga of sentiment. You just cry, that's all. What is? This is sentimentality. A responsible person does not cry. This is their own understanding. They don't understand that because their heart is so hard, full of contamination, there is no mellow. Therefore, they don't cry. Whereas the heart of devotees who have been purified by the process of bhakti yoga, executing devotional service to Krishna, the heart has become purified. Now it is melting, not hard again, it's melting in ecstasy, and tears will flow automatically. Tears will flow as a result of the heart being melted by devotional service. But they don't understand, so Prabhupada said, due to poor fund of knowledge, a yoga of sentiment. So they will position Jnana yoga to be superior, Ashtanga yoga to be superior, because this requires rigorous physical exercise. Ashtanga yoga, you have to tie your feet on the tree and put the head down. This is so So this is rigorous, and they think that this is the best. This is it. But here, Mānavy, my dear, the mother, the daughter of Manu, he is glorifying this lineage, the tradition where people are trained perfectly. Manu is not ordinary person. He's great. He can manage Manu. So I move Manu. He's superior because he can manage. He did management and spiritual practice perfectly, which is difficult. Even in ISKCON, so many controversy, so many discussions. One my friend he wrote, a man wearing two hats. One man is wearing two hats. Means what it means is, you are a guru, you should not be a manager. You are a manager, you should not be a guru. So if you are doing both, that means you are wearing two hats. But Manu did. Manu were wearing two hats, and they were not difficult. He did everything perfectly, as Manu. Therefore, devotee is such an exalted daughter is referred to him. If you are referred to your parent, it means you are being disgraced or you are being glorified. Yes, either you are glorified or you are sarcastically. Like Lord Shiva said, "Oh, daughter of Daksha," and she couldn't take it because that was insult. That was not a glorification; it's an insult. You see a father who has no respect for sadhus. He's a condemned person. So I have a connection with such a person. She couldn't take it. But here, the devotee is glorified because her father is worshipable. This is the point. When by meditation on the supreme personality of Godhead in all detail, one comes to the point of love of God, that is a point of bhakti yoga. And at that point, he must actually render service to the Lord out of transcendental love. Yes. This is when devotional service begins. Devotional service begins at this point. This is the point about the devotional service. Krishna consciousness begins from here. Brahmabhuta prasanatma na sochati na kanshati samasavesu bhutisu madbhatim labati param. Devotional service begins from here. Madbhatim labati param. Anyone who practices yoga and comes to the point of devotional service can attain the supreme personality of Godhead in his transcendental abode. Here it is clearly stated, puruṣaḥ puruṣaṁ vrajet. The puruṣaḥ, the living entity, goes to the supreme person. The supreme personality of Godhead and the living entity are qualitatively one, but are defined as puruṣaḥ. The quality of puruṣaḥ exists both in the supreme Godhead and in the living entity. Puruṣaḥ means enjoyer, and the spirit of enjoyment is present both in the living entity and in the supreme Lord. That is why the living entities in the master world we are sufficiently struggling to enjoy. But enjoyment does not necessitate satisfaction. Enjoyment, it doesn't mean satisfaction. There are two things. So we see that in this material, people they are gratified their senses, they are enjoying. But are they satisfied? Satisfied? They're enjoying. Enjoyment will come, satisfaction will come only when one is engaged in devotional service to Krishna. When one is obeying the orders of Krishna. One is following the instructions of Krishna completely as it is. That is when satisfaction will come. Enjoyment will be there, but no satisfaction if we are not connected with Krishna. So we see people are miserable in this material. The statistics shows that psychiatric patients, 90% of them are what? CEOs, chief executive officers, not a poor man. While Bangladesh are discovered to be what? The happiest people on the planet. Not America. Not UK. It is Bangladesh. Materially speaking, any comparison? Is any comparison materially speaking? No. So there is enjoyment, and people are really enjoying their material life, but no satisfaction. Why? What is the problem? No connection with Krishna, and we are not following Krishna's instructions. Until living entity comes to follow Krishna's instructions as they are, then satisfaction will come. Is it not? Satisfaction is different from enjoyment. They are not the same. Was Sudama Vipra miserable? Sudama, was he miserable? Was he miserable? Nakula Brahmachari was miserable? Kolave Shrida. Were they miserable? They were fully satisfied. Fully satisfied. A person who is wearing a suitable shoes, right? A person who is wearing a suitable shoes is never in danger, even if he walks on pebbles or iron spikes. Is it not? Similarly, a person who is engaged in Krishna, because satisfied Lord Krishna, can never be in danger or anxiety, lamentation. Because he's following Krishna's instructions. As it is, it is only him who can enjoy, and the enjoyment will give one satisfaction. Others will only enjoy but no satisfaction. Therefore, it is not enjoyment. So you see, devotees, the only people who are happy in this world are devotees. Bangladesh, all our chariots are coming from Bangladesh. All of them, Bangladesh. You may see them in Mayapur, you should know that they are from Bangladesh, not just Mayapur. They came from Bangladesh, all of them. That is the center of satisfaction. Well, even if you go there till the day, if you go there till death, they see devotees passing, they will roll on the dust of the feet, the lotus, the footprint of devotees, they will roll till today. Because that is where satisfaction is. One who is smearing the dust of from the feet of a pure devotee on their body. And taking the full remnant and what? The water that washes their feet. Who is that? Who is that? Who said that? Who said that? Huh? Who said that? The three things. Who said? Prahlad Maharaj was not Prahlad. It's not Prahlad. He was traveling and he saw one who is practicing jagara. No. He is a tyagi, but very fat. A tyagi, you not be fat. Tapasvi, he's not fat. But here he saw that this tyagi, he's very fat. Say, my friend, you are a sense gratifier. No, I cannot say you are a sense gratifier because you are not moving. You always stay in one place. You don't move. Python. Jagara means python. You stay in one place, but you get all the eatables in one place. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't struggle. You know, Bhagavad Gita. What the Krsna said Bhagavad Gita. Very nice. You should study our scripture very nicely. You should study our scripture. So every word you can immediately go to Gita. Everything. As soon as somebody says something, you should go to Gita. And you find it. 270. Apurya manam achala pratishtam samudamapa prabhishanti yavat tadvad kamayam prabhishanti sarve sasantim amnuti nakamakami. A person who is not disturbed by the incessant flow of desires that enter into rivers, that enter like rivers into the ocean, which is ever being filled, but is always still, can alone attain peace. And not the man who strives, not the man who strives. It is not the man who strives to achieve so desires, not him. One who does not. It's a python. Sit in one place. They will get all their necessities. Be satisfied. The peace is for that person. Because struggle means what? Passion. And it brings anxiety. It brings anxiety automatically. So he saw this person is not moving, and he got his eatable. So what is your secret? So you're asking about my secret. The secret is that if you have gotten the dust, this is Jadbara speaking. The dust from a lotus feet of a pure devotee, the full remnant, and the Chanamrit. If you are fortunate to get this thing, smear your body with this, your success is guaranteed. That's my secret. That's my secret. Our bhakti, our practice, devotional service should take us to everything we practice in Krishna. It should take us to this point of rendering service, the perfection of our activities, the perfection of our existence, everything, anything we do in this material world, according to Sutra Goswami, that activity should be performed in such a way that it will arouse our bhakti for Krishna. If it does not, it's a failure. It's a failure, complete failure. So Kapil Muni is pointing it out here directly. My dear mother, I told you two processes which will lead you to the kingdom of God. The first process, Sangha Yoga, is to take you to bhakti. When you do bhakti, then you will attain the supreme personality of Godhead. You stay with him in his abode. Yes. The difference is that the living in the quantity of enjoyment is not equal. The living entity cannot experience the same quantity of enjoyment as the supreme personality of Godhead. And analogy may be made with a rich man and a poor man. The propensity for enjoyment is present in both, but the poor man cannot enjoy in the same quantity as the rich man. When the poor man dovetails his desires with those of the rich man, however, and when there is cooperation between the poor and the rich man, or between the big and the small man, then the enjoyment is shared equally. When we connect, the tiny one connect with the supreme mighty person, Krishna, then our enjoyment and satisfaction will expand. Alone on our own, we can try, but we are limited. So whatever we take, whatever we get here, it is limited. So Rupa Goswami compares that Brahmananda and Paramananda. He compares, he said, Brahmananda is like the water contains, and what? The calf, not the cow, calf of print. And Paramananda is what? Ocean. There's no comparison. There's nothing to compare. So we are the calf. And Krishna is the ocean. Paramananda and Brahmananda. So we should go for Paramananda, not for Brahmananda. Brahmananda is insignificant. How to get there? Connection. We have to connect with the supreme personality of Godhead. Yes. If woman will eat rice, dal, sabji, yeah? So anyone can afford that. Rice, dal, sabji, can get that. This man is going to add halva, sweet rice. And which one again? Huh? Amrit, what do you call it? This, what is the name? I forget. It's not common. If you go to a rich man and it is made, it will be small quantity. Which preparation is that? Very small. I'm forgetting the name. But you know, Takara already now. Bhakta Bhakta Valsara Si Gaur Hari. I forgot this one. One preparation. It is prepared only if you in a big man's feast, then you can get it. The ordinary feast you get rice, dal, sabji. Finish. Finish. A big man, if you are going to attain a big man feast, then you expect unlimited varieties of present. All out there. Right? Nectarian sutra is key over there. Yes. You can take as you like. So that is possible only with a big man. If a poor man wants to enjoy, then you have to make friendship. You have to make friendship. You have to get some connection. So if we want to enjoy and be satisfied, we have to be connected with Krsna, the supreme personality of God who has everything. That is where enjoyment is. That is where satisfaction is. You will eat, not limit. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he did his wedding, what happened? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's wedding. Sanatan Pandit, Sanatan. He said, I don't want this wedding to be Brahmana's wedding. I want it to be a royal wedding. Not the Brahmana puri chapati and dal, that's all. I don't want this wedding to be like that. This wedding was so powerful that people will come and collect. They'll go back, change their dress and come back. And collect. They'll go back and come back. They collect. And then some security detected them. The second time you're coming, go back. Leave them come and take as they like. Today is not a poor man wedding. But they didn't borrow money to do wedding. Don't borrow money to do wedding. Do according to you do according to your stand. Don't borrow money to do wedding. He didn't borrow money. He didn't borrow money to do wedding. They did wedding with what according to their means. So materialistic people will say, cut your coat according to your size. Don't wear oversize. If you wear oversize, it will not fit you. You'll be an anxiety unnecessarily. I've seen some people, they borrow money to do the wedding. By the time they finish paying the debt, they have divorce. It's not unnecessary anxiety. It's unnecessary. When the poor man dovetails his desires with those of the rich man, however, and when there is cooperation between the poor man and the rich man, or between the big and the small man, then the enjoyment is shared equally. Will become, this is in 11th canto, when the jiva connect with the supreme conscious, will become also unlimited, like Krishna. Yes, the connection is met. That is like bhakti-yoga. Puruṣaḥ, vrajet. When a living entity enters into the kingdom of God and cooperate with the Supreme Lord by giving him enjoyment, he enjoys the same facility or the same amount of pleasure as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Krsna Das Kapiladeva Swami said, devotees who facilitate Krishna's enjoyment, they get back 10 million times than what Krishna enjoys. This is cooperation. It's the potency of cooperation, or the potency of connection. If you are connected, this is what will happen. To the personality, the quality of your connection, we started in the beginning, the quality of our connection matters a lot. How are we connected? Matters. The worker is connected with the director. Is it not? The worker is connected. All the workers are connected. The family members of the director, they are also connected with the director. The wife and children are connected. The friends are connected. But are they the same? The level of connection differs. That also will determine the quality of our enjoyment in that connection. The magistrate in the courtroom standing before a criminal, the connection is the same with the friends, with the family members in the house. No, Purport gave us a who is that? Who is that? Remember? I forgot the name of this man. He said he's a great personality. He's a leader.
Some lord of England. Some lord from England.
Yes. From England. Somebody had come to see him and he was asked to wait. And he was waiting and waiting and waiting. What is keeping this big man? They have so many things to do. But which particular thing is keeping him so busy like that? I've been waiting for long like this. So let me try and peep and see. So his amazement when he peeped and he saw that this man was carrying his grandson on his back. And he became the horse. And the grandson was on the top, enjoying that. Hey. Outside the gate, tight security are waiting there to escort him to anywhere he wants to go. But inside his own palace, the granddaughter is riding on his back. Was it a problem? That was enjoyment. The enjoyment is because of the quality of that connection. So the quality of our connection will determine how much enjoyment we are going to get. If we are connecting superficially, you're not going to get so much. Like in a mechanical terms, you have something. It's a language like alignment, right? It's alignment. What's alignment? Alignment means, what is alignment?
Strong.
Alignment. This is alignment. And then you have a good speed driving. Is it not? Because your tire fixed properly tight. But if your tire is dancing, will you speed like that? Eh? The front tire is going this direction, the back tire is going this direction. You will speed like that? It's dangerous. But if there is proper alignment, you'll enjoy your speed. You'll enjoy. You can run. This is alignment, connection. So as devotees, let our alignment be so perfect. So align ourselves with Krishna perfectly, with the spiritual master. Connection, let it be properly aligned. Oh, we should fine-tune our connection. Fine-tune the connection. If you fine-tune the connection, not just tuning, fine-tune. The wave, the transmission will be very, very clear. No, you don't get it. You get it very clear, very clear. The sound will be clear, filtered. That is Krishna consciousness. That is bhakti-yoga. On the other hand, when the living entity wants to enjoy by imitating the Supreme Personality of God, his desire is called mayā, different from this. This is mayā. This is by me. Mayā, when the both A's have something on top, this is different. It's mayā. This is illusion, not it, not the real thing. Ignorance. But this is by me, or by my mercy. Like we have Mayapura, not Maya city. It is the city of mercy because Chitamo appeared there. Mayapura. The same spelling, but the different understanding, different meaning. That's the beauty of Sanskrit. Sanskrit is so nice. You can take it from any direction. Any direction you take it, it will give you perfect something to depend on. Yes. And it puts him in a material atmosphere. A living entity who wants to enjoy on his personal account and not cooperate with the Supreme Lord is engaged in materialistic life. As soon as he dovetails his enjoyment with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he is engaged in devotion in spiritual life. An example may be cited. The different limbs of the body cannot enjoy life independently. They must cooperate with the whole body and supply food to the stomach. In so doing, all the different parts of the body enjoy equally in cooperation with the whole body. See, there is a story, a very beautiful story about this. The eyes, nostrils, the ears, the hands, the feet conspires against the stomach. Conspiracy. And they reported, this stomach is all lazy, just sit in one place. The hand says, see what I do. I work very hard. The face says, I work very hard. I say, I work, I see, I hear everything. We do so many things, but this stomach is so lazy. And we're just taking care of this stomach for nothing. How long are we going to continue like this? Forget this lazy one. And let us continue with our busy working and leave this stomach. The stomach says, okay, thank you. I'm very lazy, and all of you are very powerful. All right? No problem. Strike. Strike. The hand refused to put the food to the stomach. Yes, usually without me you cannot feed. So from now I'm not going to do this service for you again. You do it yourself. But how long does it take the hands and all the senses to realize that the hand has no strength to lift the food? Neither does the eye. If you are sitting in a class, you are very hungry, will you hear? I know some devotees who come to Bhagavatam class with their prasadam plate in their Sankirtan bag. It means what? It means what? What's the meaning of that? A devotee is coming to Bhagavatam class with the prasadam plate in the bag. What does it mean? Finish on time. Let me go and take my prasadam. Why are you taking too long to finish this now? Finish this thing on time. How long are you going to continue? I'm hungry. You will not hear anything. So it didn't take them long to discover that the stomach was not actually lazy as they thought, but it's the stomach that is taking care of all other busy people. They are busy like beasts. But the stomach is very intelligent. Very intelligent. So he's the support. And also there's another, how intelligence is powerful. The The king has a very powerful minister, and he get a big salary, more than the cashiers, more than the auditors, more than the managers, more than the... What is this man doing? Always hanging around with the king and getting big salary like this? What is this man doing here? We work so hard, do everything, and this man, he get big salary more than us. What is this? So they went to the king and complained. Why do you pay this man so much money like this and you pay us so small? Why? The king looked at all of them and he said, well, I will give you the answer tomorrow. Let me think about it. Tomorrow I'll give you the answer. But I want you to have a very special service for all of you. So he called the servant, bring elephant, my elephant. He brought one mighty elephant. So he said, all of you, please, I want to know the weight of this elephant. You have scale to measure the elephant. There's a scale in Mauritius here to weigh the elephant. So if you give this assignment, what will you do? They tried the whole day. They tried. They were going foolishly to places looking for the scale, the factory that have the scale to measure the elephant. They couldn't find. Didn't find anyone. But he didn't ask the minister to do that. So when all of them failed, he told the minister, go and measure this elephant. I want to know the weight of this. Go and weigh the elephant and give me the measurement. The minister went. He didn't spend the whole day. 2 hours is back. All the workers were sitting there. In 2 hours. The remaining workers, they spent the whole day. This man, he went, only 2 hours is back. So the king said, you got it? He said, yes, sir. What's the weight? 190 pounds. 190? Yes. Everybody look at, where did you find the scale for measuring this? What do you find? Where? We want to see. We went the whole city, we didn't find any. Where did you get your own? So the king said, yes, answer the question. How do you get it? He said, my dear sir, I didn't get a scale. There is no scale here. So how did you get the measurement? I took the elephant to the bank of the river. And I put the elephant there. It went down. So I marked it. I marked that place. And removed the elephant. Then I started putting the stone that came to this exact measure. When I count is 190. So the king looked at all of them. Nobody could say anything. They returned back to their different department to continue with their foolish work. Here, intelligence performed the work, not physical strength. So the Brahmanas are the head of the society, not because of physical strength, because the strength of their knowledge. So a devotee who is knowledgeable by practicing Krishna consciousness knows how to do things that will give Krishna satisfaction. Not a fool. So in first canto Bhagavatam, Sutta Goswami said, Lord Krishna came for those who are in the mode of goodness. Chaitanya came for those who are less, but Krishna, he came for those in the mode of goodness. So bhakti yoga. Bhakti yoga. What is said in Bhagavatam? Vasudeva Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojita. Janayati Asu Bharyagam Jnana Chayam Ahaitukam. This is Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti Yoga, taken to Krishna consciousness, to develop automatic, costless knowledge. And how do you know someone who is a knowledge is detached? Jnana Vairagya. Vairagya is the child of Gyan. Is the child. This is Bhakti Yoga. That is a philosophy of Achinta Bhedabhed, simultaneous oneness and difference. The living entity cannot enjoy life in opposition to the Supreme Lord. He has to dovetail his activity with the Lord by practicing Bhakti Yoga. It is said herein that one can approach the Supreme Personality of Godhead by either the yoga process or the Bhakti Yoga process. This indicates that factually there is no difference between yoga and Bhakti Yoga, because the target of both is Viṣṇu. In the modern age, however, a yoga process has been manufactured which aims at something void and impersonal. Actually, yoga means meditation on the form of Lord Viṣṇu. If the yoga practice is actually performed according to the standard direction, there is no difference between Astanga Yoga and Bhakti Yoga. So, Purport ki jai. Comments, questions? Yes, sir.
Realistic yoga should lead to bhakti yoga. Can we use this as a mean to defend people who used to say that was this pujari he used to do dirty works, cleaning the yard, collecting garbage, now he's pujari.
Now he is?
Now he's acting as a pujari doing dirty works. Normally his normal function is to clean garbage and can we use this as an example?
A devotee who is cleaning means you are identifying with death. So can we say a devotee who is engaged in cleaning, doing is dirty? Can we say that a devotee is disqualified from serving the deities, or it is bona fide? We should try to understand Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness. I wish one day we will hear. I'm praying for the day that we will hear. To come to the level of understanding what is bhakti. In Kanchipuram, yes, Kanchipuram, yes, Kanchipuram, South India. There is a deity, I forgot the name. Not this one. This one is different. He stands like this. And Masuchaha is written in his palm. Masuchaha. Because I didn't refresh my mind for this for long, so it is good. So this deity He is also famous like Varadarash. Very famous. There's a pujari there. The pujari talk with the deity. This deity, they communicate. So people come and meet him and ask from the pujari what the deity has to say for them. So there was a very simple, not recognized devotee. He's a simple, just like ordinary person. So one day he asked the pujari, can you ask the Lord, if I will be able to attain him, or how long it will take me? So the pujari asked the Lord, Krsna brother, so well, tell him that he will come back to Godhead now. We are talking about connection and the quality of our connection. So the pujari was shocked and so okay, I'm talking. He talked with the deity. This person does not talk with the deity. But this pujari, he communicates with the deity, not fiction. He talks with the deity, they communicate. And this one here does not communicate at all, but he has intense love and service for the deities. So when the pujari asks, the Lord said, this one, you come back, you're already with me. So the pujari himself became curious. He said, my dear Lord, what about me? He said, it will take a long time. Why? I talk with you every day. He said, yes, you talk with me, but you have no service for me. We are talking, but no service. Our connection is not deep. This one, our connection is very strong. The pujari resigned from pujari service. But because people know him and recognize him, is highly respected. If you go to a temple and ask for service, they won't give him. Oh, Prabhu, please don't do this. I don't do it. So he has to leave the village and disguise himself and went to different far place to go and take a menial service for the deity. This is bhakti. It's never external thing. Krsna is dealing with our consciousness. Krsna is not dealing with our so-called wonderful expertise and in anything we do. I said, I wish we would hear one day. That's what I said. I wish we would hear one day. We have been in a class where we have been told many times that Krsna left opulent feast of Dhira Damodara to go and eat banana peels in Vidura's house. Vidura is what? Vidura is a clean person according to social etiquette custom. It's a Sudra. But Krsna left the Brahmana's feast to go and eat from a Sutra's house, which is condemned according to Vedic culture. But Krsna did that. I wish one day we'll hear Krishna conscious kata and understand that bhakti is not a external thing. Bhakti has to do with our consciousness. How many times have we spoke from this? How many times? When we speak, we're not hearing. We'll continue to speak until the day we'll hear. This is Bhagavad Gita 9:26. 9:26. See, in proper translated, prayata atmana, proper translated, from one in pure consciousness. Krishna accepting from who? A person in pure consciousness, not the items. Who cannot afford water? Who cannot afford water? But Krishna will accept water from who? A person in pure consciousness, not just water. It is not water Krishna is accepting. Krishna is accepting our consciousness. So let us forget all these external things we do and go deeper into the essence. We should go into the essence. Understand what is bhakti, what is Krishna consciousness. It's not external things, it's internal. Our consciousness matters. And this is what we've been talking since the beginning of this lecture. The quality of our connection, the consciousness. Prayata admana, from one in pure consciousness. What is that? Patram puruṣaṁ phalam toyam. From asnami prayata admana, from a person, I will accept these 14 from a person in pure consciousness, not just from anybody. Although it's available for anybody, but Krishna will not accept from everybody. He will accept from a person in pure consciousness. So if the person who is cleaning the compound has a proper consciousness, a proper attitude towards the deity, he should do the service. Krishna will accept. While the powerful Brahmana, with all the technicalities in doing the pujas to Krishna, will remain there doing fatigue. And the sweeper is doing bhakti. It is so the connection we have with the Krishna that matters, not the things. Who can offer Krishna anything? Krishna doesn't have anything that we have to offer him something. He's the proprietor of it. He's the proprietor. Aham sarva shafra mata sarvam paravatati iti matva bhajantimam buddha bhava samanbita. Prabhupada ki jai. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.